Good day, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with Klarenbach Research. Today is June the 24th, 2025, and I want to talk about hard red spring wheat. And we'll look at the Minneapolis Grain Exchange continuous chart using the September month as the contract price, and we will also look at the Klarenbach Price Index for Saskatchewan. So I've tried recording this video at least twice in the last 2 days. Had all sorts of issues with the microphone. Pretty frustrating, but very frustrating. But here we are, and let's get at it. Last week, you may remember how I shared with you how this 50% retracement level at 665 was acting as resistance, and we anticipated a pullback in the price down to that 640, 641 level. And just to be prepared for that, and that the 640 level, 641 level may give us another entry point for a long position with the futures. Now, so we got that, and yesterday the low of the day was right around that 641. I think it was 641, and today we managed to close above 641, just above that, the next fib level at 38, the 38.2% retracement, where 641 is located. So we're finding some support there. I like to see some green candles. I want to see a rise in the price before I really want to take on the risk of a long position here. And the reason is this: we've had 3 down days, and the question is, where do you put your stop? Oh my goodness. I have trouble with this chart and my mouse. And where do we put the stop? So to me, the one area you could put the stop if you were to take a long position here is under 635. Might as well go under 630 for the round number. But I'd like to see some sort of support there. I'm not sure if this is enough. The reason is this: is we're quite extended away from these 2 moving averages on here. The green one is the 50-day moving average, and the purple is the 200-day moving average. So we're quite extended from them. I like the setup because both moving averages are advancing. That means they're rising. And the shorter term moving average is above the longer term 200-day moving average. I'm not sure if this 640 level will hold up. I'm looking for an entry there. I'm hesitant to jump on it right now. I would not be shocked if we see a pullback to 610. If that happens and you haven't priced your new crop, myself, I wouldn't get into a panic. I would just understand this is typically how the price action goes. Now, the 645 level or 665 level last week, we suggested some cash sales. Again, cash sales could be made here, replacing around that 640 level if we get an opportunity. Now, I don't see a low risk, high probability opportunity at 640 right now. I think there's still a strong possibility going to 610, repeating myself here. Where's this going in longer term for new crop? We don't know for sure, but take a look at this consolidation. Basically, since June of last year, it's consolidation. So it's traded between a range of 563 and 665. So $1 a bushel range. That looks to me like it's a stage 1 accumulation. So we came off a stage 4 decline, it looks like. Now we're seeing maybe a potential stage 1 accumulation. Now I'll have stronger conviction of that stage 1 accumulation when we enter into a stage 2 markup, when we start trading above 665. And then my next level of interest would be, oh my goodness, the next level of interest would be the Fibonacci level up here at, what is that, 689, 695, so say 690 roughly. And that's where I would be anticipating a slowdown in the advancement, or maybe even a clear rejection. But again, I'm not sure 640 will hold up. I'm looking for an entry at this level, but if it doesn't, then 610 is my next level of support, and I wouldn't panic if the price got down there. Just take a look at the Saskatchewan Klarenbach Price Index, and this is the current price as of today, and yeah, we'll see this red candle here. This is a weekly chart. We'll see the red candle here. We've been finding some support recently from the red 10-week moving average. The 50-week moving average in green here is advancing. That's certainly a positive thing. But we haven't had a test of that 50-week moving average yet. We got above it on the down slope. Now we need to test it again as it starts to rise. And How's that going to happen? Is it going to happen through space? Is the price going to come down to that 50-week moving average? Or is it going to correct through time, where it means the price goes sideways, 50-week moving average comes up to it, and then it builds some momentum to go higher? We've had really a nice little run here from August of 2024, really, and it's been fairly decent. Yeah, I think we want to keep an eye on these levels. Again, I wouldn't panic if it came down to 680. Maybe we do keep it, stay above 810. Let's say $8 to 815 is maybe where I anticipate the next level of resistance to be, and maybe we can get some energy to move higher. If it does, then of course, I do think we have a possibility of testing these highs up at 930. And then my hunch is that these prices resolve to the downside after that last rally. Maybe get a rally up here. This is a monthly chart up to $10, and then it reverts to the downside again. I'm bearish in the coming years for grain prices. That's where I sit right now. I'm bearish. Again, these things don't move in straight lines. So if we get some opportunity to do some pricing around that $9.70, $9.80, $10 level, I think that'd be a good idea to do on the cash side. My name is Trent Klarenbach. It's sunny in Saskatoon. Life's good.